Things were going well, better than well. The conversations had depth. The time together felt easy. You were not overthinking it. And then, without a single thing going wrong, something shifted. She was cooler, slower to reply. The warmth was still there, but it had moved back, just slightly, and you could feel it even though you could not name it. That moment, right there, is one of the most disorienting things a man in his 30s or 40s can experience in dating, because nothing happened. And yet something changed. And without understanding why, most men do the very thing that makes it worse. This is for the man who wants to understand what is actually happening when she pulls back at the moment the connection feels most real. Because the reason she will not tell you is not that she is being cruel. It is that she often does not have language for it either. Here is the first real reason, and it is the one that feels most counterintuitive. Closeness triggered her need to test whether it was safe. The moments she pulls back most reliably are not the moments things are going badly. They are the moments she starts to feel something real. Because feeling something real means she has something to lose. And the part of her that has been hurt before, that learned to protect itself, starts asking a question she cannot quite articulate. Is this man going to stay himself if I show him I am actually in this? That question is not a trap. It is an instinct. She is not trying to create distance. She is watching, without fully knowing she is watching, for whether you can hold steady through a shift in energy, whether your confidence depends on her warmth being constant, whether the man she is drawn to is a real person or a version of himself that only exists when things are going smoothly. The instinct response to her pulling back is to pursue more messages, more warmth, more effort to recover the temperature. And that response, as natural as it is, answers her question in the worst possible way. It tells her that your steadiness depends on her reassurance. And that is the one thing she was hoping was not true. Stay yourself. Not out of coldness. Because you actually know who you are. Let the shift pass without chasing it. That steadiness is the thing she was pulling back to feel for. The second reason is one most men have never had anyone explain to them. She is recalibrating to the pace of her own feelings. Attraction for women does not move in a straight line. It comes closer, then it pulls back, then it comes closer again, deeper than before. This is not inconsistency. It is how emotional investment actually builds in a woman who is being careful about where she puts it. When you are in the closeness phase, everything feels open. When she enters the recalibration phase, it can feel like loss. But it is not loss. It is processing. She is integrating what she is feeling, figuring out what she actually wants. And the man who can hold space for that rhythm, who does not panic when the closeness contracts, who trusts the process without requiring constant reassurance that it is still going somewhere, is the man she comes back toward with more certainty. Think of it the way a tide works. The water pulls back before it comes in. Fighting the pull does not stop it. It just makes the energy around it anxious. And anxiety, in those moments, is the thing that actually ends what was building. The third reason is the one that is hardest to sit with because it is the most honest. Sometimes she pulls back because she does not yet fully trust her own feelings. Not because of you, because of everything that came before you. The man who said the right things and then became someone else. The relationship that started with this much warmth and ended with that much distance. The part of her that remembers how it felt to be all the way in and then have it not work out. She is not punishing you for what someone else did, but she is also not yet fully certain that this is different. And the only thing that builds that certainty is time and consistency, and the specific experience of watching you remain who you are across different temperatures. There is a video on this channel that is the direct companion to this one. Why Women Lose Feelings for Good Men covers what happens when a man misses the signal this video is describing, and what it costs him. I will link it at the end. Here is what ties all three of these together. When she pulls back at the height of the connection, she is not leaving, she is watching. And what she is watching for is the version of you that exists when there is no warmth coming in to sustain it. Whether you are still grounded, still curious, still yourself, still the man she was beginning to trust. That version of you is what she is actually falling for. Not the version that shows up when everything is going well. The version that holds steady when it isn't. The practical truth is simpler than it sounds. When she pulls back, return to your own life, not as a signal you are sending, because you actually have something to return to. The man whose world was already full before she arrived does not experience her stepping back as emergency. He experiences it as weather. And weather passes. She knows the difference between a man who is performing patience and a man who is genuinely okay. The second one is the one she moves back toward. If this gave you something real, this video is the natural next step. It explains exactly what she is deciding about you in those first weeks, the decision most men do not know is happening until after it is already made. It is on screen now. I'll see you there.